Compact pistols are ideal for everyday concealed carry. They allow you to stay inconspicuous while still packing the punch necessary to defend yourself. When we are looking at these guns, there are different requirements that one or the other fulfills best. This makes each of these guns either the best overall, the most affordable option, the easiest to handle or to conceal, or the option with the most firepower. That allows you to choose the gun that fits you the best according to your personal preferences. Number 5. Springfield HELLCAT, the best option overall. The Springfield HELLCAT comes chambered in 9mm with a capacity of 11+1 rounds as standard and 13+1 rounds using extended magazines. That means that it has the same firepower capacity-wise as the original Browning high power that got its name from its high firepower owed to its magazine capacity of 13 rounds, when 8 rounds in the magazine were the standard. If you are looking for an overall just great option, the Springfield HELLCAT is your way to go. While packing a considerable punch, it is still concealable, and it has an optics-ready variant if you want a red dot. The steel slide comes with forward and rear cocking serrations and even serrations right on top. Without the red dot, you aim with a U-notch rear sight and a fiber optic front sight. That allows for a rapid target acquisition and more than enough accuracy. Also, the rear slide can be used to rack the slide. For routine maintenance, the HELLCAT can easily be disassembled. For that, just unlock the pistol, make sure it is unloaded, lock the slide to the rear and rotate the takedown lever. Release the slide lock and then simply move the slide forward off the frame. The finish is quite well done without any obvious tool marks. With a dual recoil spring setup, it is no challenge to control this pistol during shooting. The recoil itself does not kick very hard and goes straight to the back, which limits muzzle flip. Number 4. TAURUS G2C, the most affordable option. The TAURUS G2C can easily be found for $250 retail price. That makes it the most affordable option on this list. Even with this price, it is still very reliable and rugged so that you can trust it with your life if you have to. The magazines are affordable as well with a price tag of $25 a pop, and they are also fairly easy to find. To make holding the gun easier, the magazines come with a pinky extension so you can get all 3 fingers to work for some good recoil control. You can choose between 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson. In 9mm, this beauty comes with a capacity of 12+1. In 40 Smith & Wesson, it still has 10+1 rounds to offer. With this firepower, this gun is thin enough to easily conceal it. Featuring a manual safety, you can choose to ride your thumb on for enhanced control. However, the safety itself is rather thin, so that you have to train a little to actually use it for more control. For new shooters, this gun will give you more felt recoil as you might expect, but with time, you get used to it. Number 3. Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Easy, the easiest to handle option. The Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Easy is quite easy to handle, with the easy standing for a slide that can be racked without too much effort. That makes this gun extremely user-friendly. Especially new shooters or shooters without sufficient hand strength will appreciate this. Being meant for everyday concealed carry means also that this gun is there for your self-defense, ready to be called upon anytime. For that, it should be carried with a round in the chamber. To allow exactly this, it comes with some cool safety features. That starts with a safety on the grip that you depress by holding the gun. Also, there is a loaded chamber indicator showing you if this gun is ready to fire. The capacity, while not the highest from all the options on this list, is still decent with 8+1 rounds. The single stack magazine comes with pull tabs, making reloading it super easy. The frame and grip are small enough to keep this pistol concealable, but also big enough to allow for a full grip. This in turn keeps the gun very controllable during shooting. That is enhanced with the texture of the M&P M2.0, which is not rough on the skin, but aggressive enough to give you a good purchase. The easy-to-rack slide with the weaker spring makes interestingly enough also for a good accuracy. That is the more surprising as this gun is rather light. This soft shooting characteristics is again appealing for shooters with less hand strength. Being chambered at 9mm, it still packs enough punch to help you against an attacker. With a good trigger and a very soft reset, you will be able to also put some fast follow-up shots on target in no time. Number 2. Springfield XDS, the easiest to conceal option. The Springfield XDS comes with an overall length of 6.3 inches and a weight 23 ounces. Its form allows it to be easily concealed in a lot of different kinds of clothing. You have the choice between a 9mm or a 45 ACP variant. In 9mm, the capacity is 7+1 with standard and 9+1 with extended magazines. In 45 ACP, the capacity is either 5 or 6 plus 1 in the chamber. Shooting it in 45 ACP is not necessarily the most comfortable experience, but in 9mm it is very controllable. That is owed to the texture with different zones that are covered in the same style of texture with varying degrees of aggressiveness. That makes holding the gun still comfortable without sacrificing a secure grip. Also, it comes with a higher cut tang that makes for a lower bore axis. Also, the hand is now placed closer to the slide for more control during shooting. That is combined with a deep undercut on the trigger guard and an extended beaver tail. You aim with a bright Ameriglow Pro Glow Tritium front sight and a serrated tap rack rear sight. This allows you to rack the slide with only one hand against a belt, table, or doorway. An important feature for self-defense is the full-length guide rod. It protrudes a little bit past the muzzle. So, if you are wrestling with an attacker and have to fire a contact shot, it keeps the slide from being pushed out of battery. There are 3 safety mechanisms present. The first is a trigger safety that blocks from moving except when the safety lever and trigger are depressed simultaneously. Then there is a grip safety that is located behind the tang that must be depressed as well to fire the gun. To make the gun draw-proof, there is also a striker block safety that works together with the grip safety. This way, the gun does not fire if it is dropped. Number 1. SAUER P365, the most firepower option. The SAUER P365 is the best option when it comes to firepower. For that, it has a maximum capacity of 16 rounds, and it combines that with a small package. It comes with an overall length of just 5.8 inches and a weight of 17.8 ounces. With standard magazines, it packs 10 rounds plus 1 more in the chamber. Looking at it closely, you will discover that it is relatively easy to shoot despite its small size. The controls are easy to use, and inserting a new mag is no challenge at all. That is also owed to the location of the controls, which just fit the average hand perfectly. Being such a tiny pistol, it still shoots 9mm rounds for some decent effect on the target. Combined with the capacity, that makes an impression if you need this gun to defend yourself. Even with so many rounds in the magazine, the grip is still short, thin, and just little. If you want to boost your firepower, there are 12-round and even 15-round magazines available. That allows for a total capacity of up to 16 rounds. The trigger is comfortable to use as there is no safety tab rib, and for a stock trigger, it has a crisp break. Together with a short reset, this allows for fast first and equally fast follow-up shots with more than enough accuracy for common self-defense distances. For everyday concealed carry, this pistol is so small that it almost disappears, and soon, you will not feel it anymore. There you have it, guys, our pick on the best compact EDC pistols. With them, you cannot go wrong. If you have some experience with one of them, let us know in the comments, and tell us all how it worked out for you.